Okay. Hippity boppity, I think we're live. Just gotta double check on my end, and then we will just hop right in. Sorry for the delay, everyone. Oh, we're gonna start with some good ones and then finish off with Jerry. Okay, while people join, I'm just going to name the teams. We have green, teal, blue, and gray. Ooh, we'll call them Team North. Hi, Brian. As always, let me know if the volume is good. Oh my goodness, what a roster of players we have. Hi, Rebecca. What an absolute crazy roster of players. Look at this. ACCM, Margugu, Modri, the Viper, Tato, Jordan, Kamigawa, Samero as well. Volume is fine. Awesome. So yeah, let's get the ball rolling. Watch ourselves some Black Forest tonight. Hopefully everyone is nice and comfortable. Nice and secure, tucked away. Hi, Andre. Glad you could join us again. We are going to review the teams. Modri is playing the Turks. Samero as the Spanish, ACCM as the Teutons, and Margugu as the Dravidians. Opposing them, Team South, we have Kamigawa as the Cumans, the Viper in his characteristic yellow as the Japanese, in purple, Jordan as the Tatars, and red, Tato Berbers. So we've got some pretty heavy-hitting names here. Black Forest sounds good. Awesome. Black Forest is exploding in popularity, and I'm here for it. It is such a fun map. Let's take a look at the actual map itself. The base between red and blue, Modri and Tato, a very narrow alley. Whose stone is this? Oh man, Tato, unfortunately, take a look. Has his secondary stone in this little alleyway, so has to really make sure that he gets a hold of this and controls it and dominates this area. Otherwise, he's going to lose 1,400 stone, 2.5 castles worth. But there's also a big old empty space to the north of his base. Purple needs to help him out, I think. Otherwise, he might very well get 3v1'd. Margugu is pretty damn isolated. Take a look at how far away he is from his teammate. This is a huge distance. Although the wall-off seems to be a little bit easier with only the two of these funnels. The Viper might want to get his butt over here and start walling off this part of the map. Purple so far, I think, is the most secure, as well as teal. No lakes, so we don't have any kind of fishing. Hi, good times. Glad you could join. We are just starting the first game of the night. A little bit of a delay in starting. Thank you so much for everyone for your patience. Not surprised that teal here has one of the high scores so far. Nice and safe and secure, not having to take any villagers off any production line. The usual skirmish here of 2 scouts versus 2 scouts. Green pinging. Oh man, Tato with his characteristic aggression here. Man, does he like to get aggressive on Rage Forest. But ACCM, with the long name and the website that everyone should check out, blocks him off. Oh man, Tato just not having any luck lately in Black Forest. Every one of his attempts to be aggressive is just completely stymied by his opponents. But take a look at this. We got a purple scout leading a blue villager on a merry old chase. What is the Viper doing? Exactly as I basically asked him to do, which is to wall this off, or maybe not. Maybe he's going for the boars. Let's see. Does look like he's going to go Beastmaster mode here. 1, 2, 3 boars, and a scout to intercept. Let's see what's going on up here. Tato basically waiting to die inside this box that he's created for himself until some kind of ranged unit can come out, or until a multi-pronged attack leaves his villager unable to repair 2 palisades at once. Orange and gray dancing the dance of Black Forest. Look at this one little rainforest shrub stopping the wall off here. Okay. What does green keep pinging here? Oh, they're walling in the villager. Tato trying to get aggressive, trying to be annoying, instead gets a villager walled in. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is going to be a problem for Tato. The fact that his stone here is very... First of all, his primary stone is incredibly exposed also. This is very close to the mouth of this wall off. The wall off, by the way, what is this, like 5 inches away from his base? How many tiles is this? Probably 15 to 20 tiles? That is incredibly close. And now blue is moving in, wants to make the wall off even worse for our red Berber. Our Berber, though, making a nice use of... Remember, their villagers move 10% faster. Take a look. Should be 8.88 as opposed to the usual just 0.8. So you can maneuver Berber villagers a little bit better, which I guess helps you out in Black Forest in the beginning of the game when everyone's attacking everyone with villagers. Kamigawa here taking absolutely no risks, saying, I'm going to build the most Tetris-looking wall-off that you can possibly imagine. The Viper not happy with taking 3 boars, now taking 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Our Japanese, unfortunately, no lakes here for him to take advantage of that fishing ship bonus. Hi, Mustafa. Glad you could join. You are joining right as Tato tries to sneak a bunch of villagers into the back of Team North's base. Unfortunately for him, he got caught basically immediately. And now he finds himself in a bit of trouble. Blue creating a wall off right next to his base here. Oh my goodness, the Viper. How many villagers? Only 11 villagers pulling 6 boars still, or javelinas, I guess. Look at this one. Still has 266 meat on it. Like I said, like we were... Oh, he loses a villager? Oh no, the Viper. Uncharacteristic loss here. Remember we were talking about this earlier, you know, what's the value of pulling in so many boars versus the decay or the rot, whatever you want to call it, as the food amount on that boar does go down. By the way, I wonder if the Viper, did he take Orange's boars? Our Cumin hits feudal. Our Cumin uses that good old Cumin advantage to build a second town center. Crocodile trying to make an issue here. Does get double teamed. The Viper... I think he may have taken Orange's boards. Anyway, a weird game to start. Viper Beastmaster mode. He only stole 6 boards. Talking about, like, oh, was he talking about it the other day? That's hilarious. I liked his. If you haven't seen, check out his YouTube page. Although he doesn't really need me to push you towards his YouTube page. It's much bigger than mine, but he has a bunch of these awesome updates from the Nilly's Apartment Cup, the NAC tournament. And they're actually quite fun. It's you know, it's nice. I like the Age of Empires community. You see a nice little behind the scenes. All of a sudden, they're interviewing Jordan, and ACCM pops up and starts playing table tennis or ping pong, depending where you're from. And the net is just a bunch of beer cans. Tato, by the way, guys, deleted his town center and is now pushing into Samaro. The problem for Tato is his town center has already taken so much damage. It's at 1,000 HP below. Yeah, you don't think it... see, that's the real question. Yeah, it is free food. But it's still villager time that you could be using to do something else, right? I don't know what the right answer is. Oh, man, look at this. This is... We're gonna dub this, what, the Berber douche? Green pinging over here saying something. Make your way in. Orange continuing his wall up, but now Gray. Look at Gray, by the way. How much infrastructure he's building all the way south. The Viper, what are you doing? The Viper has walled himself in Arabia style. Everyone is in feudal except for Tato. Big surprise. And Modri and Samaro. So let's take a look at green and blue. Green keeps pinging left, right, and center. Not too sure exactly what he expects of his teammates. Modri walled himself off, isolated himself. No one is helping Green. Red has exited the town center. What is he going to be? What are Tato's resources like? Look at his resources. He has no more wood. 2 wood he has. Where are his lumberjacks? I think they're back home, right? There they are. Oh man, 9 lumberjacks supporting this, but look at the HP difference. I mean, this town center is basically in full health. And you're fighting against the Spanish who can build things faster. I mean, look at his, I don't know what the hell Tato thinks he's doing in this game. I wonder if he coordinated this attack with his teammates. Can you imagine you're playing Black Forest and also all of a sudden one of your teammates says, screw it, I'm doing a douche. I'm moving forward. Look at Green even trying to trick him into attacking, but there's no more villagers inside. They can't be because the HP is absolutely terrible. And now Tato, broke as a joke, doesn't even have enough wood to build another town center. Gray pinging over here. I wonder why. Maybe he thinks Tato's going to escape south. Tato instead heads east. Viper is greedy. Well, he's in a supporting position, so he's allowed to be a little greedy, I guess. And we're still in the early stages. Not a lot of players up to castle. Only 3 out of the 8. Yeah, that's a good point. Name viewer whose name I cannot say. Oh man. Yeah, I can't imagine the communication here between team South. Tato has just abandoned his base, telling his teammates, guys, I'm just gonna run around a battle llama, guys. A battle llama moving forward. These archers are gonna be able to snipe all these villagers. And the battle llama joins the opposing side. Man, are they fickle, those llamas. Oh, here we go. The Viper entering the battleground here. An alligator, a crocodile as well. 2 crocodiles. Oh my god, look at them slithering. Oh, this is incredible. I don't care what other battles are happening on the map. I always focus on the animals. Oh, gets gangbanged by 6 Berber villagers and dies. This one also dies. I guess the Viper can make a nice pair of boots out of that crocodile. Red establishing himself. What is he doing? I guess he's going to have boars. 1,000 food is not bad. But his villagers are gone. Ceded control of the entire base. I told you in the beginning, Tato's positioning was absolutely abysmal. I don't think Blue even needs a castle here. I mean, if Team North knew how bad the situation here was, if this knight from ACCM just wanders a little bit north and sees that this area is completely empty, he would have canceled this castle. There's absolutely no point to build it, especially now that the Viper is here with how many 7 cav archers. Oh my god, Tato with literally half the score of his teammates. Battle llamas hiding in the corner waiting to reveal themselves, although now the Viper, gorging himself on all the javelinas on the map, has exploded with 14 army supply. His team has 15, which means that he is the only one with army supply right now. And we'll keep an eye on our Berber, who is now taking more and more of the boars, the javelinas, sorry. I'm just going to call them boars. Too much happening to focus here on one specific word. The Viper trying to stop this castle from going up, but oh, beautiful. Number 1, beautiful spawning location by Modri. Number 2, beautiful reaction time by Viper. Only took 1 shot. I mean, he knew that there was a siege workshop here, so he knows to be extra careful. Now he's moving north, but there are already scorpions and a stone wall here. These archers are not going to accomplish jack diddly. This is absolutely crazy. Now Tato's being attacked by the alligators. The crocodiles, more and more javelinas dying. What is Gray doing? Gray seems to have some pretty... what happened to his archers? For some reason, ACCM also is not doing much with his one knight over here. Viper trying to be as annoying as possible. He literally has the only army on the map, although now 6 step lancers out of our cumin. Where are you? And what is this orange dot at the top here? My god, guys, Orange llama's at the top of the base here. Teal llama's at the top of the base here. I don't know what the hell is going on. Tato has defected, it looks like, moving his town center to the northern position. Purple pinging over here saying, hey, there's a knight. The Viper trying to catch up. Oh my goodness, this game has flipped on its head, basically. I don't think you needed to build that castle there. And now the Janissary is going to discover, hey, wait a second, this base has been completely abandoned. Why the hell did I just spend 650 stone to defend an alley that's not under attack at all? Has anyone, by the way, from Team North discovered this? No, they have not. No one knows where the hell Tato is. The only thing they know is that he has 1,200 points, and everyone else has 2,000 or 3,000. ACCM, though, discovers it. Tato with a quick garrison. Early age castle knights are absolutely terrible at taking on town centers, although with a good APM. Oh no, and Micro, I was gonna say he should save it. Okay. Look, the Viper here avenging the loss of this base and making sure that they cannot mine all of these resources that Tato left behind. I mean, there's 9,000 gold just here, plus another 3,000. 12,000 gold Tato just abandoned, and now he's going to come under attack from ACCM. Not too sure how he managed to reach that Scorpion there. And look at ACCM toying with him, making sure that he has to have villagers continually garrisoned by having this knight just roam around. Anyway, let's take a look at Orange, who is trying to bust into Gray's base, but he's trying to bust in with Step Lancers. Remember, they have +1 range, guys. So they can actually attack this villager from behind one tile. Oh, loses his mangonel. And now Tato's on the move again. Very, very bizarre play here, but I absolutely love that we started this game off on such an absolute bonkers game. I mean, usually 26 minutes into the game and we're, you know, waiting for armies to come out. So far, we've got a defect who went north and everyone is pinging everyone. Oh, look at this. Oh no. Oh, your villagers are faster, but they're not that fast. And now he's moving into the back of Gray's base, praying, absolutely praying to the Berber gods that Orange makes an issue here and distracts Gray. But no, ACCM is not going to fall for it. He sees the villager, and Tato somehow has 23 villagers. Look at him trying to bust his way back in to the Viper's base. Oh man. Meanwhile, setting up a gold mining colony over here. Purple with a very defensive castle. Jordan has no choice. Ceding control of this entire piece of land. He's got 104 villagers. Wow, we thought the Viper was greedy. No, Jordan showing us a next level, but now Keshiks are coming out. Remember, every time they poke and prod at a unit, they do get more and more gold for their beautiful gold outfits. Gray pinging over here for some reason. Tato still desperately trying to make his way into the base. This fortified gate with 4,000 HP. Oh my goodness. But he has again ceded control. The Viper did his best, guys. He still has his last battle llama. It is going to be on patrol mode. He wants to have the vision. Look at this. The Viper making use of every single resource available to him. Sees a bunch of... Oh my god. Oh man, Modri. That was just mean. That was just cruel. Beautiful attack rounds. And now the Viper moving forward with a few healed cavalry archers. Retreats for some reason. That was just punitive what Modri did there to that poor llama. Okay, Viper sniping everything together with Jordan, securing Tato's base. Oh my god, Tato's going back to his base. At the 30-minute mark, he's basically gone around the world. Hi, Atlas. You are missing or rather, you missed 15 minutes of a pretty bonkers game. Tato spawned over here. Then he rushed all his villagers north. Then he built a town center over here in enemy territory. Then he ran away east and south to try to bust in through the gates, which he did. And now he's moving back to his ancestral homeland because Jordan and the Viper have re-secured it for him. What an absolute a mayhem of a game. He is now pinging over here saying, guys, there is a nice big Teutonic army on the warpath. 13 pike, 2 knights, and a castle on their way. Orange and gray at a stalemate, it looks like. Neither player pushing in through the south. You got to heal some of these units up. Look at the HP. They're down about a third, 2/3, rather 40% of their HP. Viper really going balls to the wall with these cavalry archers. 2 minutes away from hitting Imperial. Tato still in Dark Age, by the way, but slowly going up to feudal on the back of 17 villagers. No, you did not join the game at the 5-minute mark. You joined it at the 32-minute mark. Siege Onager. Oh, the Teutons. By the way, I just casted an absolute banger of a game between the Teutons and the Mongols that's going to be released in the next little while. It is just absolutely crazy. Hera versus ACCM. I absolutely love the game. I hope my excitement shines through. Red pinging over here for some reason. Not too sure they have vision of anything here. Team South, why is Tato pinging? I mean, he's got he got the house, but they don't have vision of any of this. So I don't know exactly why he's pinging. Now Gray looks like he's moving out with onagers. Or rather, mangonels. Ugh, and the 1-to-1 assault continues. Jordan's Rams derping out a little bit here, trying to spread themselves, but Blue has basically put up a bunch of annoying static defense to make sure that these Rams take their sweet time while his mangonels make their way over. And look, the Team South has secured a part of Tato's base, but there's still 9,000 gold or so left for the taking, and now the Viper is under attack, although luckily for him, it's just a bunch of halberdiers upgrades, non-existent attack upgrades, investing in defensive, and this Siege Onager, let's see what he can do. Gets a bit of HP, but then dies. Smart move, by the way, for our Teuton to go for the defensive upgrades, knowing that he's about to attack somebody going ranged. Remember, the Teutons don't really need to invest too heavily into melee upgrades because they do get that +1 and then +2 melee boost for every single unit out of the stables and every single unit out of their barracks in Castle and Imperial. Elephant archers coming out from Margugu. Viper pinging over here saying, hey, Tato, why don't you just expand into here? Or maybe he wants to cut a path through the forest. I don't know. Let's see. Tato, in the meantime, has finally hit feudal. Take a look at the right side of our screen. Everyone is in Imperial. Tato is still in feudal. Is he even close to going up? No, he is not. He's got 300 food, no structures to whatsoever. Oh, he's got a trade cart. He's definitely got a trade cart. Moving at a massive 1 speed. Oh, man, the Viper wants to get through here, telling his teammate, get the hell out of the way. Oh, his teammate moves the wrong... he moves the wrong Step Lancers, and now these Step Lancers are stuck behind enemy lines. Their HP is terrible. These Elephant Archers are going to be able to absolutely wreck them. Oh, what a bad tactical move there by Kamigawa. Although we'll see, these, oh my god, so many Teutonic Siege Onagers. Which is my favorite civ? I have so many favorite civs. I don't think I can have just one. I'll get back to you on that one. I honestly, the more I cast these games, the more I'm telling myself I probably should have a favorite civ. My god, how many Keshiks? 39 of them. Take a look at his gold count, by the way, in the bottom right, Jordan's. As they poke and prod, it goes up, up, up. It's such a fun raiding unit. But take a look at Green. He's hiding some nasty surprises inside these barracks. Keshik's not exactly having the highest melee armor in the game. To the south. Okay, a battalion of Spanish halberdiers. We'll see when he decides to reveal these halberdiers. But now action has erupted all over the map. Andre, I will 100% get back to you. Give me until next stream. Why is Tato pinging 4 times over here? Does he want this base for himself? Let's check in on our favorite stalemate of the game so far, orange and gray. Oh my god, gray. Oh, gray didn't get the memo not to stack the walls one right next to the other. Oh man, Cumin Paladins moving at a 1.56. Remember, in Imperial, what do they move, 15% faster? They are gonna swarm over this, and these elephants are not gonna stand a chance. Archers are still just archers. Green, purple rather, destroying Teal's base as Teal pushes into the Viper, meeting a band of Genitors. Remember, that's the team bonus of the Berbers. Allows your, you can start building those in your archery ranges. I mean, I would definitely say Team South is winning. Their score is definitely higher. Somehow, with Tato having sub 2,000, he's just pinging. His job right now is just to ping. Go this way, go that way. While he does what? Builds houses. Oh, man. Now Keshik's over here, but they're going to run into a wall of Janissaries, not yet elite. And now the Elephant Archers to the north are elite. 200 in HP, but I still think the Paladins take this, especially with the speed. Look how quickly they just demolished that HP. But you have to have the numbers, you have to surround. Somehow he feels confident enough to throw in 2 Trebs here. 3 rather, and this Dravidian castle is done. 33 Elephant Archers. Somehow Team South. Now he's pinging over here. I don't know what the hell Tato is doing. I mean, Keshiks with the numbers are taking these fights, but they're not that great a fight. You're taking a lot of castle fire. A few cowardly Janissaries hiding behind a outpost and a wall. For some reason, the Keshiks return. Oh. How the hell did that happen? Wow. I mean, Gray stabilized in the north. It looks like, right? There's not a lot of push coming in here. I mean, 4 units is not exactly the crazy push. Especially when you've got 6,000 HP of Elephant Archers. Teal looks like he's about to lose his forward position. Plus, now the Viper is raiding him to the back. What's his villager count? 87 is not terrible. Villager count for both teams basically identical. South just has a bit more army. Somehow with Tato at, look at his score, 2830. I don't know what the hell this, I don't know what the hell happened here. Yeah, Mustafa, I'm as confused as you are. I think Team North didn't take advantage of this position. They had 9,000 extra gold they could have mined immediately. Instead, they let the Viper distract them over and over, thinking that they had time, thinking that Tato would die. But no, he's got the incredibly slow trade cards with 92 gold on the way home. Building more and more. I guess his plan was to sling his teammates. Yeah, Blue just, Modri just did not do enough damage here to the south. And Samero has no army. 38 halberdiers from our Spanish. Now, when you think the Spanish civilization in Age of Empires, do you think halberdiers? Because I don't. So Team North, I think, fumbling the ball a little bit. Let's see how the players do. Looks like we've got basically the same teams here. What are they? Green, purple, red, and orange. So this is Team South now. Ooh, I hear a tiger growling. Okay, let's take a look at the teams. Jordan on the wing this time as the Persians. All economic upgrades available in the game to them, so they are an absolute powerhouse. Samara is the Japanese this time, so hopefully he puts on a bit more pressure than he did last time. Again, Spanish halberdiers. Not 2 words you really consider when you think of a aggressive push. Tato this time has the Teutons, okay. And in a nice and safe position as well. Velese as the Bengalis, the Margugu as the Burgundians, AR-12 as the Mongols, in gray, ACCM this time as the Dravidians, and lastly we have Modri as the Spanish. We'll see if he decides to go halberdier as his teammate did last game. ACCM nicely sending him these ox, these water buffalo, but one of them needs to move a little bit closer. And let's see, so far we've got a little bit of action. Orange walling off very interestingly. Oh no, look at this primary gold for him. Valese with the Bengalis, who, by the way, everyone hates. And the very forward-facing gold. So we'll see how Margugu, if he decides to make any issue of this. I'm hearing a lot of growling on the map, but so far Margugu not making an issue of anything. Moving forward with these two villagers, has ceded entire control of this area. He sees the wall off. I guess he doesn't care. Oh no, Valese, is he trying to lame the Ibex? No, I thought I saw a bow in their hands for a second. I thought one of these took a shot. Yeah, this one took a shot. Okay, Tato this time. Any shenanigans out of him? Absolutely not. Needs to get his ass north, though, so that he can start walling this part off. So does green, by the way. And purple making no attempt. So Team South making very little attempt to wall any part of the map off. Modri, on the other hand, 1 wall off, 2 wall offs, 3 wall offs. That is a very unfortunate position for him to be in, to have to do that all on his own. Jordan needs to be careful. 1 wrong move from his scout, and it is basically 2 swipes away from being killed. Oh, never mind. ACCM disengages. Okay, Margugu bringing forward 3 villagers. We'll see what for. Is this some kind of new meta wall off here for the tiger? I mean, it's adorable, but not exactly a very effective wall off. We got a beast mode here for ACCM. 1, 2, 3 rhinos. Keep an eye on that. See anyone else? I see a green dot moving forward, although it is a scout, not a villager. Looks like Tato is pulling rhinos as well, but how many? Only 2 for him. So not exactly a beast master with 2. ACCM, how many villagers at home? Only 7. 7 for 3 rhinos. Ugh. Might want to pull some from these berries. Villagers are out. Rhino 1 goes down. Rhino 2 goes down. Rhino 3, angered into charging, also goes down. So this is what, 4 rhinos here for ACCM. Gray under attack by Tony the Tiger, pouncing, trying to kill this villager. AR-12, though, too strong. Takes that tiger out. Okay, so Margugu said, you know what, I agree with this wall off. We'll split things down the middle, 50-50. Let's not fight. You know, let's show our teammates what a peaceful, cooperative wall off looks like. Jordan making no attempt. Jordan is playing Arabia. Tiger being zoned out here by our green Japanese, who is building palisades, demolishing, rebuilding, demolishing. 3 boars pulled by AR-12, rather 3 rhinos. So he's going beast mode as well. And now we've got our first members to go up to feudal age. Jordan on Team South, Modri on Team North. Isn't it interesting that Modri is going up first, even though he had to expend how many resources, time, and energy and APM to these wall offs? Oh, the villager will absolutely get there in time. Scout's not exactly a heavy hitting unit, and the rhinos die. Tato, what are you doing? You have to help wall off here. There's an entire purple too. And green as well. Green is pulling rhinos from a long distance. I'm surprised the Team South is leaving so much open here. But let's see if it hurts them or if it helps them. Okay, Emoji doesn't want to have to stand here for 5 years and repair this, so he just builds a secondary wall up behind it. Sorry, guys, you may have heard a click from my microphone. Samero. Oh, this is a good number of villagers. 14 villagers for 3 rhinos. What's the 4th one at? Only 18 food left on that one. Okay, I mean, lucky for Tato that Margugu is only walling off this part and Gray is walling off this part. Team North is ceding control of a piece of land that I don't think they really should be ceding control of. There's stone, there's gold. To the south, you have rhinos. Our Teuton moving forward with a stable. Yeah, yellow needs to be a little bit more aggressive, I think. Feudal age is reached. Stone becomes an issue. Walls, towers, counter walls. Blue pinging over here. Gray trying to sneak in some villagers. Teal here to support. Oh, never mind. I thought he was trying to sneak in villagers. Instead, he's creating a wall off. To be honest, Gray could have stuck in these villagers. AR-12 could have hidden a few villagers up here. And absolutely no one from Team South would know because they are not walling off at all. Yellow pinging over here, saying, hey, I'm under attack. His teammates no doubt telling him, bro, you're fine. Create a secondary wall off of stone, but does lose control of these rhinos. Oh, Atlas, I can't answer that. I mean, you know, you hit the nail on the head there with Jerry. lot of questions about what's my favorite this or favorite that. I actually have not considered any of that. I've just been so focused on casting good games. I mean, I'll have to think about that. Do I like a player that's very aggressive, like like Tato, who's not afraid to destroy his own base just so he can spite his enemy? Or do I prefer a more defensive player like the Viper? I don't know about that. I mean, I could be a narcissist and say myself, but it's been a good old amount of time. Oh, okay, there's lakes in this one. Does Samero have a lake? Yeah, okay, so he's gonna use that. Remember, their fishing ships have twice the HP and they move, I think, what is it, 5, 10, 15% faster? If I'm not mistaken. Jordan pulling boars. Look at the teamwork here by the teammates. Samero helping him out. What a wonderful display of a kumbaya team efforts. Oh, but the rhinos get bored. The rhinos turn around. Jordan has to fire them full of arrows again, but does take one horn to the ass. Keeps moving, okay. Thinks he has to do it again. Is not... oh, man. Oh, man. Little bit of a derpy procession here. Samero finally leaves, seeing that his job is done. The rhinos are safe and sound inside Jordan's compound. But, yeah, okay, enough villagers here. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Did Jordan pull a Jerry? He's not going to catch up to that rhino. That rhino moves at 0.96. Oh, Samero. Beautiful. Jordan has to be careful, though. He can't risk losing this rhino. One more shot and the rhino will die. So he has to be very careful here. Okay, shoot it now. Shoot it now. I guess 2 more shots. Wow, what a wonderful display of teamwork, and lucky for Jordan that Samero had his had his scout cav there. Samero himself reaching castle, going up to 3 town centers. Dave, I did watch the NAC4 final, the last game, and I'm actually in the process of making a video about my opinion about the Flemish Revolution. I know it's right now one of the hottest topics in our little Age of Empires community. I gave it a lot of thought. I actually looked up the Flemish peasant revolt from the 1300s, the 14th century. I put down some thoughts on paper. I'm going to make a video, and hopefully by the end of the weekend, I mean, I don't want to over-promise, under-deliver, but I need to figure out, guys, I'm not the best at, you know, creating animations and all this stuff on video editor. So I am in the process of making a video, but you will see my opinion very shortly. I don't want to spoil it, but yes, By the way, I did not pay Dave to ask me that question just so I can promote a video of mine that's coming up. But yeah, I have given it a lot of thought. I've found a bunch of clips online of, you know, the casters talking about it, their opinions. I don't necessarily agree with them. That just might be my contrarian nature. If you ask my wife, if you tell me go left, my instinct is always to go right. That's just my nature, which can be, believe me, I know, can be very, very annoying for people to deal with. But yeah, I am, there will be a video that I'm posting about it. Not a long video, maybe 5 minutes or so, but I definitely have some thoughts about the Flemish Revolution that will be put into a video. And let me just catch up. I thought he was going to lose that villager also. Yeah, Brian, something is definitely going to change for sure, I think. Whether or not it should be removed altogether is a different question. But again, I'll leave that to... you'll see my opinion. And like always with Age of Empires, feel free to agree, disagree. I rarely think there's a right 100% answer in Age of Empires. I think a few weeks ago during a live stream, I was talking about how there was somebody... I cast the game with the Turks. And I talked about how their archery roster was shit. Or not shit, but like suboptimal. You know, they don't have elite skirmishers. They're missing some basic end-of-the-line archer units. So as a whole, in my opinion, their archery range roster is not the greatest. So, of course, you know, anytime you say anything in Age of Empires, somebody has to say something else. So somebody did post a comment about how, oh, this caster doesn't know what he's talking about. The Turks have the cav archers with the extra 20 HP, blah, blah, blah. Of course, you know, I say the roster as a whole. Cav archer, skirmisher, arbalest, hand cannoneer line. And he focused on one unit saying that they have the best cav archer. Now, the best cav archer, I don't know. I don't know if the Turks have the best cav archer. The Tatar cav archer is great. The Magyar cav archer is great. Lots and lots of cav archers have a lot of very cool features. It all depends on who you're fighting on what map. If there's a lot of high ground, believe me, I prefer the Tatar cav archers to the Turks, even with their extra HP, or the Mongol cav archers that fire 25% faster. So, yeah. In Age of Empires, though, all of this is a long way to say that you'll see my video, you'll see my opinion. I absolutely welcome people... Oh, what a shot here by Margugu getting these 2 monks. I always welcome people telling me, oh, you didn't consider this, you're wrong. Just as long as you're polite. This person who commented was actually the first person I blocked on my channel. I don't abide by rudeness, and constructive criticism I'm all for. Believe me, I don't have an ego. Or I guess I don't have an ego anymore. When I was younger, of course, I had an ego. But now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I learn, I move on. But if you're just criticizing for the sake of criticizing and being a troll, not appreciated, as this person was doing. But in any event... Does Hera make me proud to be Canadian? Oh, man. Yeah, of course. Of course he does. So does Slam, so does Chris. These are players I've been watching for a long time, but believe me, nationality is just one factor. I absolutely love... I love watching the Viper play. I think I told you guys I did live in Norway for about 6 months. Actually, I think it was closer to 7 or 8 months. Because I did stick around after my exchange was over. But yeah, absolutely he does. Hera is an amazing player. If you want to learn how to early game scout, there's none finer than watching Hera. Anyway, for now, let's get back to the game. I'm rambling on about random stuff. Let's at least focus for a little bit on the game. Conquistadors, backed up by a Dravidian castle. Our Dravidian has no army to speak of, but is heading up to Imperial. And now Jordan, was he a little bit too greedy, a little bit too slow? Has a very, very useless man-at-arms here underneath his castle. And unfortunately, guys, this is not deathmatch, so we're very unlikely to see Persian war elephants. I'm trying to do a bit of reverse psychology, because usually when I say something's going to happen, the opposite does. So if I say we're not going to see war elephants, I'm hoping we do. Blue pinging over here saying, guys, let's open up a second front. Little does he know, though, that this second front... Oh, never mind. I guess he does know. The second front has a castle in it. More and more players heading up to Imperial. ACCM, though, first to arrive. What infrastructure does he have here? Of course, archery ranges, no doubt, for those big old chunky elephant archers. And now Orange has inserted himself into Margugu's base. Valese making an issue of it with a combo of monks and onagers. Remember, Bengali monks come with that juicy +3 melee, +3 pierce armor. Although in the face of knights and scouts, that armor is basically meaningless. Okay, red supporting his teammate. 1 monk left here. 4 in total, repairing the mangonels. Okay, so we have our traditional one team pushing through one side, another team pushing through another side. I don't like this at all. You know, in Age of Empires, there's a tendency for players to clump their structures and units, especially in a map like Black Forest. You create these clumps, but all this does is make it harder for those elephants to get out and engage the enemy, especially with these purple walls still up. Need to get those walls down. Who is an Imperial in Team South, by the way? Only Samero. Is he bringing out Trebs? I heard the twanging of a Treb. There it is. But ACCM already has how many? 2 of his own up. Is he building a third? No, he's not. But he is building a bombard cannon. He's got 4 Trebs. Where the hell are the other 2? Oh, they're all here. Okay. Well, basic mathematics. 4 beats 1. And he does not have a lot of villagers repairing this castle. So this castle is definitely going to fall. But to the north, our Bengali pushing in. Mangadai trying to stop this castle from going up. He's going to attack Mangadai with a an armored elephant. Oh my god. Desperation move here out of our Bengali, who finally does manage to get his castle up with 1 villager left. I guess 3 villagers left. Mangadai have to retreat. Not too sure they really had to. They're take all that castle fire. But our Burgundian with a massive army supply of 1, trying to get this gold behind, or rather the stone behind this castle. What is this Gray villager up to? What are you gonna build? Gray showing up to the party finally, while his teammate gets 2v1'd. And when I say finally, I mean with some kind of infrastructure. Obviously the Mangadai were here before. Beautiful attack upgrade on them. Jordan's wall is starting to get picked off down here, but he's already building a secondary wall. But yeah, look at this clogged up lane here that Jordan has created. You know, when you watch pro games like this, you look at things like Jordan is doing here. Instead of making army and rushing to make more and more army, he's getting gold shaft mining and he's going up to Imperial. He's has 5 feudal age archers and he's playing a labyrinth game here. Trying to make sure that his walls stay up long enough for him to muster up a defense. How many of us have been in this position? How many of us have done exactly this? Even players with 2600 elo do the exact same thing when they're under pressure. Pressure is pressure. Experience is experience. And in come the conquistadors. Modri saying, I know last game our Spaniard went halberdiers for some bizarre reason. I'm going to go conquistadors because I am the Spanish. Oh my goodness. How many Dravidian bombard cannons are we working with here? 5. What happened to all his trebs? There they are. Oh man, ACCM playing this perfectly. And as you can see, being rewarded with the high score of the game. Elephants need to start working away at these walls, though. Let's pivot back to the north. By the way, what the hell is Tato doing? We haven't checked in on Tato in a while. Okay, our Tudin is going up to Cavalier. 2-man saw. Does he have any actual knights? He's going up to Cavalier before he has a single knight. 3 more stables, 4 more stables going up for him. How much gold does he have? Only 800 gold. 30 villagers on gold, though. Any trade for him? No trade at all. 4 cavaliers coming out of 9 or 8, 7 stables. Treb Wars. 5 orange Trebs, 6 gray Trebs. How many light cav out of our Burgundian? 21. Based on villager count, it doesn't look like he is going up to the Burgundian Revolution at all. Rather, Flemish Revolution. Not on the back of 97 villagers. Now he's going to move in, try to snipe the monks. The monks desperately running away to the castle. Pikemen moving forward. Beautiful defense here by Valese. Unfortunately for him, he is the numbers are just not there for him. 7 Trebs to his 5. His castle is going to fall. He's got 1,000 stone to repair it. But now Jordan has been breached. Focusing to the right, he ignores the left to his own detriment. And ACCM shoves in with ranged units, with elephants. Trebs making their appearance, also pushing into green. Oh, no, green is pushing in. Oh, my goodness. Samaro bringing that juicy Japanese siege. 10 onagers. 7 trebuchets. Oh, my God. What a beautiful sight to behold, how quickly these buildings are dying. ACCM takes down Jordan's castle there. He's going to be able to ransack this base. This wall off not exactly complete here, so Jordan has to run away. But green. 37 fishing ships. Beautiful. With that faster speed, the same production as what, 45 or so regular generic ships. But now Tato, welcome to the game, with his cavaliers raiding the hell out of gray. Purple is very close to getting Paladin. Jordan, how much gold does he have? 5 gold. He's going up to Paladin on the back of 5 freaking gold. I don't know. Sometimes these decisions make me very confused. At the same time, Tato also going up to Paladins, but on the back of a massive 300 gold. But he already has 34 cavaliers out. Jordan's only got 7. Teal pinging over here saying, guys, we're being raided. We need to deal with this. Needs to look at his own base first. Needs to garrison some of these villagers. Finally does. And now orange has been pushed back. Look at this. Yellow has cleaned up all of the aggression here. So our Mongol player is free to pivot and help the other side against this onslaught from green. Mangadai need to get their asses south. Remember, they come with a nice little attack bonus against siege. There it is, +5. And this siege is nice and clumped, so these Mangadai need to get here yesterday. For now, they're picking off any unit they can. They need to be quick about it. What an absolute destructive force here out of green. Look at all this land that he's cleared up for his team. But it has to be careful. If the Halbs can close the distance, they can be very, very annoying. Take down a few onagers. Now, what is happening here? Blue has discovered where Jordan has run to, and for the second game in a row, Spanish halberdiers. I didn't know Spanish halberdiers was such a thing. Apparently they are. Blue pinging over here, wanting to bust through this gate as well. You know what's not going to bust through this gate? Skirmishers. Okay, looks like there's been a path that was cut around this part. Mangadai need to retreat. There's no way they can handle this many Teutonic paladins, though. Remember, Teutons do not have husbandry, so their paladins are not the fastest in the world. Yellow has to be careful here, you know. He's trying to bust into this base, but he's got no army to back it up. His opponent, though, has quite an army. 29 halbs, 10. I'm assuming these are elite by now. Yes. So bust in at your own risk here, gray and yellow. Where is yellow's army, by the way? Okay, they're also pivoting east. What is this giant migration of green? Oh man, these Japanese infantry units. Take a look at their attack speed. 1.5. Oh my goodness. And let's see how they can handle. Jordan has been knocked out of his base. A few very slow siege elephants are waddling their way to defend something, I guess. What a beautiful headdress they have. I love that flower. But Team South raiding. Team North, though, in very much control of the score for about the 5 seconds. The scores are incredibly close. Oh, this is not where you want to go with your paladins. You don't want to go here. And they get sniped before they can even do a lick of damage. And now this is what I was talking about. You busted in, but to what end? All of a sudden, a horde of Bengali units is streaming into your base. 3,000 HP of elephant archers. How are the upgrades on them? Fantastic. Yellow pinging over here. Okay, and looks like all the aggression from Team South has been cleared up. All the red paladins out of Tato are done. How many does he have left? 25. That's a lot of paladins for him. Jordan doesn't have a single paladin. Ironclad being researched. Okay, I mean, I guess he's got some siege units. Where are they? Look at this. Boom. +4 melee armor on these siege units. That is going to be incredibly helpful. Teutons, my god, can they take a punch to the face. Okay. Burgundian Paladins. Upgrade's not the greatest. Still missing the last attack upgrade. Does take 100 in-game seconds, and finally an army appears here for yellow. I think he can swarm over this entire orange army. He'll lose probably, what, 2/3 of his army. But not the end of the world if you completely annihilate your opponent. Now red is destroying anything he can over here, but at the same time, oh no. Oh, ACCMs, Trebs are exposed. 4 paladins taking on, wasting their time on these elephants. There you go, Tato, refocus. But Spanish halberdiers, 5 of them, 6 of them intercept. 1 paladin goes down. Another paladin goes down. ACCM needs to stop running away from with these Trebs. Take a few shots. Let the halberdiers catch up. Okay, they clump, luckily. I love that our blue Spaniard is repairing these Trebs as they get attacked. Wonderful example of teamwork. And in come the Mangudai. No attack bonus whatsoever against these elephant archers, I don't think, right? Yeah. Gross. Halberdiers, Japanese infantry. You know who wins this fight against, actually, you know what? Dravidian infantry versus Japanese infantry could be absolutely interesting if Teal research Woot's steel, right? Mahayana going up for Velese. His villager population is going to count for 10% less. I wonder if, it doesn't look like it, though. It doesn't look like, Teal has gotten Woot's steel. Yeah, it's a very close score. If you notice whether or not ACCM got Woot's, I mean, I'm assuming he did, just because it's ACCM, then it's a real question of who's better. The Japanese with their faster attack rate, or the armor ignoring attacks of the Dravidians. For now, it seems to be quite a back and forth battle depending on numbers, but here comes that Teutonic siege with that extra melee. My god, look at that armor on their units. The Byzantine buildings can take a punch. The Teutonic units can take a punch. Bit of a standoff here. Mangudai and Burgundian Paladins taking on a big old ball of Bengali units. Tato, I don't know. What do you guys think about Tato? Is he doing much here? I mean, he's got the 3rd highest score in the game. His team is in the lead by a little bit. He's raiding. Does look like there's a bit of trade. He is gold mining, but would he just be better helping orange here with his oh my god, 22 scorpions. I mean, I like that he's pivoting here knowing that his opponent is going infantry, but a lot of these scorpions are damaged. Orange basically taking on yellow and gray alone here. That's what I'm wondering, if Tato would be better up here. Japanese win everything. My god, yes they do. Oh, they're such a powerful infantry civilization. Let's see. Hand cannoneers right behind them. Oh god. Yasama towers going up. You see them shooting 3 arrows. Okay, these paladins. Oh, look at the beautiful move here by Teal to intercept the paladins. Blue should be shooting. Blue should be shooting. You don't need to go to the top of the hill. As long as you have a hill advantage, you don't need to exactly the highest. And in comes yellow with a body of Burgundian paladins. What are we working with here? 39, 34, but they are flowing straight into scorpions. Oh man, Team North is just slamming into this Grande Armée of Team South. Scorpions, for some bizarre reason, dancing and twirling left, right, instead of firing. And now Team South is in trouble here. Reinforcements trying to stream in. Our Burgundian has lost way too much, though. That was a very costly victory there for Team North, who lost the castle here. Mangudai still desperately trying to hold the line. Not sure that's the right unit to take on Bengali elephant archers. Oh yeah, Mustafa 100%. Plus this is an unranked game, so they just practice their strategies. They practice funny builds, which is, by the way, why I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love watching, and by the way, I'm going to start actually casting tournament games. Mem's King of the Desert tournament. Once his handbook comes out about casting the games, I'm definitely going to be showcasing some of those games, but mostly, you guys know my channel is just ranked tournament. What am I talking about? Sorry, I'm confused. I'm trying supremacy? Really? How many villagers does he have? Oh, 141 villagers. I absolutely love this upgrade. Let's take a look at the villager stats when that upgrade hits. Look at this, 7 seconds. Look what happens at the bottom left of your screen. 80 HP, 9 attack, 3 melee, 4 pierce armor on a villager. Man, the Spanish are so strong. But as I was saying, I generally cast non-tournament games, ranked ladder matches, live streams. I love doing these unranked ones. So they do play a lot of very fun builds, and they are much less conservative, as you're saying. Just because if they lose, they lose. They just go on to the next game. They're having fun. How can you say Tato isn't having fun after last game when he pulled all of those shenanigans? He's continuing to be so annoying with his paladins. Although not paying attention, does lose the 2 here at the periphery. Teal pinging over here saying, guys, there's more Teutonic paladins, 16 of them streaming with 4 backup. Where is Tato getting all of this gold? How many 48 trade carts is where he's getting the gold. And I don't know who the hell's winning this game. Looks like Team North is has the score lead, but Team South has punched through Yellow's base here. Margugu in trouble. Oh, I love it when they're synchronized. Look at this. Like, it should be an Olympic sport. Age of Empires synchronized attacks. Oh, it's so good for my obsessive compulsive nonsense. Look at this. Oh, it's so nice to see. Another continuation of a stalemate here. Blue needs to pull back these hand cannoneers ASAP. For some reason, ACCM keeps inserting random siege elephants. See, this is the problem. Take a look at the infrastructure here for Team North. There's nothing here to reinforce their army. They have to stream it from so far away. By the time it gets here, they've ceded control of land. And now, what the hell are you, Dravidian Persian crossbows? Very underutilized, by the way, in these kinds of big games. He went Paladin for a while. Elite Battle Elephant for Valese. How many elephants does he have? He doesn't have a single elephant. What the hell? But yeah, with Commanderand, these guys basically become trash units. They do not cost any gold. So you can spam them all the live-long day. I'm a little surprised here that Orange is going with the Elite Battle Elephant, having no actual elephant battle elephants in his army composition. More siege moving forward, but they're losing them one at a time. Oh no, the Spanish are absolutely a ridiculously strong civilization. We are now an hour into this game. Teutonic siege onagers combined with Japanese onagers, halberdiers, are pushing over here. Why is Yellow pinging here? I guess he wants this university deleted so that these trade carts don't clog up. Yeah, he's pointing to where the trade is getting clogged up. So they would do well to open those avenues up. Orange, though, being pushed back here by Gray. Again, though, I'm not too sure that this is the right army composition for our Mongol. 48 Mangudai. Where are the other 20? Trebs being inactive, but man, Tato is being so annoying with these Paladin run-bys. Will he get more Trebs? No, Gray immediately retreats them, but retreats them where? There's nowhere for them to run. Oh, no. Let's see if Tato notices or if he goes after the trade route instead. Nah, of course he's going after the Trebs. There they go. It's about to fall apart. He has expanded very much into Gray's base here. Take a look at all this infrastructure of his. And now the trade is going to come under attack. Oh, no. Again, remember, Teutonic Paladin's not the fastest. 1.35 trade card should be at a 1.5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I don't know if they have voice communications, actually. To be honest, I'm not too sure. I would like to think so, especially after last game when Tato pulled that crazy, bizarre maneuver of his. Purple and orange very much making themselves at home here. Look at all this infrastructure. This is how you push in. How many freaking siege workshops are there? 5? Looks like there's a lot more. Oh, I guess the rest is barracks and stuff. He got the elite elephant upgrade. Elite battle elephants. Still not producing any battle elephants. Mangudai holding the line as best they can. Have to retreat. Can't handle Persian they absolutely cannot handle Persian paladins and Bengali elite elephant archers on their own. Yeah, our Mongol needs to get some siege out. Like I said, not exactly the best army composition. So I don't know who to call this game for, because Jordan has lost control of his base. Margu has lost control of his base. The teams have basically carved up the map 50-50. The problem is Tato is inserting himself into the trade route here with a number of onagers. A bunch of good attack rounds will get rid of all of this trade very quickly. And these Burgundian paladins are not going to be able to do anything against the castle and this many halberdiers. How many are we working with here? 32. Although, actually, you know what? 21. 1.5 to 1 ratio. I don't know. You know Tato's going to get a pretty good attack round here. And let's see how Burgundian decides to engage into here. He's desperately pinging over. Oh, and this is what I was talking about. These onagers are just going to absolutely wreck this entire thing. And look at the beautiful movement by Tato. These halberdiers always in between the paladins and the onagers, except for this one here to the bottom left. Oh, I told you about his attack rounds. Absolutely filthy. And now Team North is being overrun. I think it's probably GG at this point. Teal pinging over here. Why? Okay, I guess he sees the trade. He wants to get rid of it. Villager count identical. Army supply. Team South with about 80 or so higher army supply. Blue and Teal desperately trying to hold the line here. This area has been a stalemate for about 1,000 years. Oh, it's confirmed they're using voice. I'm not surprised. And like you're saying, that boar pull, that javelina pull. Oh, onagers going down a bunch of Treb shots. Again, I don't know that AR-12 here has the composition that he needs. He needs to get basically 10 or so siege onagers out ASAP. Oh yeah, exactly. It does. It really does look like smoke tendrils, little clumps attaching themselves here and there. Somehow he's managed to get a bunch of paladins out. Where are his stables? We saw archery ranges. They must be here. There they are. Yeah, not surprised. I mean, Team North just could not penetrate past this Japanese army. Right? They took over Jordan's base, but they could not push anywhere here when our Japanese showed up with how many onagers and trebs and was just absolutely demolishing everything. Plus, again, not to be too critical or sound like a dick or anything, but AR-12 I don't think had the right army composition for dealing with the Bengalis. Hi, Kubo. Glad you could join us. I think I responded to your comment that I hope you can join us next time, and here you are. Right at the end of game number 2, we're just going to hop straight into game number 3. Actually, you know what? I did see that I have still have a Jerry game. Now, for the people watching, I see there's 15 people watching. Not all of you know about Jerry, but we have a long and storied history with Mr. Jerry here. This is a player who does not care about nicknames. All he cares about is crushing his enemies. Jerry. Let's take a look at the teams. Blue, gray, orange, red, and blue. So this is definitely Team West. Making these guys Team East. Let's take a look at the map. The man, the myth, the legend needs no introduction, but we'll get one anyway. Jerry playing as the Blue Dravidians. My God, take a look at the his spawn location. Huge open field for him to maneuver around. Frank's being played by ACCM, a fantastic partner to have on as your wingman here. ACCM has proven himself in the last couple of games and last couple of live streams to absolutely be an amazing teammate, especially when he's in the supporting position. Richard Regidin playing as the Orange Mongols, and Magyar's being played by Tato. So this is a very interesting team here to the Team West. Samero this time as the Burmese. Kellar as the Aztecs, a fantastic player. Never heard of Fresh to Death. Not too sure what that nickname even means, but he is the Byzantines, and Ganji playing as the Bohemians. Okay, so Jerry might have a bit of a tough time. Yeah, Dave, you're gonna find out who Jerry is. This is a man who a few streams ago tried to pull a boar from about 100 kilometers away, ended up losing the boars, ended up losing his villagers. He is just an absolute fun time to watch. And like I said, I think he's getting better. He's not bad. He's absolutely not bad. He's a great player. Just prone to making a few mistakes here and there, at least in the games that we've seen. Remember, these guys play games all the livelong day, and I just cast a few of them. So everything we see here has to be taken with a grain of salt. But yeah, Dave, you're going to find out Jerry very quickly. He's for sure going to do some Jerry things. Well, I wonder if he's named after Jerry from Rick and Morty. Nah, it can't be. Jerry's Jerry. Ganji walling him off immediately, although there's really no other place for Ganji to wall off, right? Where the hell do we even begin in this giant step here? But we'll see. Bohemians opposite Dravidians. Red making a wall off very close to his base, although also in the middle point. Let's take a look at the map. It's one of these gross, ugly maps that suggests to me that we're going to see a bunch of big old battles. Let's see what we're working with here. Team West can attack through one avenue of attack here. Then there's a narrow corridor this way. It looks like there's a wall going up for Gray here already, so he doesn't want to take any of this center position. Not that there's much land here to take. A wall off for Red as well, Orange rather, but he's walling himself off from his teammate. And this is going to be a big annoying pain in the ass, this center velociraptor foot-shaped piece of land. Well, to take a look at how many wild boars it comes with. Oh, what the hell was that? Did Samero try to pull boars? Yeah, look, I think he accidentally attacked the boar. Took down some of its HP. Oh yeah, Brian, of course. Jerry is just absolutely the everyday man. We have created a whole ethos around this one player who we've seen play, what, 5 games? 6 games? I wonder if he knows how popular he is in our community here. But yeah, you are definitely going to get to know Jerry. But like I said, the last few games that he's played, he's actually improved quite a lot. And so especially with ACCM as his wingman, he might be, the one to watch this game. In any event, we'll let him speak for himself for now. Has seen the wall off by Ganji, is patrolling it, sees the tiger, deciding not to preemptively attack it. And now Samero fighting with Tato. Tato, being his usual aggressive self here, will run into an Eagle Warrior, an Eagle Scout rather, who tries to block him off, stop him so that this yellow villager can catch up. But Killarnat had... Okay, there you go. There you go, a nice 2v1 here. This red villager should absolutely die. Tato doing his best to micro, getting poked and prodded to death. More yellow villagers waddling their way over. Oh, they get there just in time to watch the red villager die. Now there's 4 yellow villagers here. What the hell do you do with them? I guess you create a secondary wall off here. Teal poking away at this palisade, probably not going to get anything done. So it looks like actually both teams have ceded control of the entire center of the map. Although for all the wall-offs here by yellow, take a look. From red's base, you can still have a clear path into Team East. Look at this. This is the annoying part of some of these maps. Jerry moving forward with 3 militias, 4 villagers. Atlas, I think you're right. We definitely have seen him play flank a lot as opposed to just supporting. Trying his darndest. He is now in feudal. By the way, he's the first to reach feudal. He did that last game too, by the way. He was the first. He had the high score for a little while until he got overtaken. He really wants to bust his way into here. Does he have any villagers on stone? He's got 4 villagers on stone. Jerry's in tower building mode. Red and yellow walling each other off here. Teal also under attack here by Tato. Tato and Jerry, I don't know if I can handle this combination of insane aggression here. Ganji very much under attack, although again they're fighting over the narrow corridor here. Jonathan, hello and welcome. And absolutely we did not know that Jerry Seinfeld is... Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh my god. There you go. Not only is he into playing Age of Empires, he is incredibly aggressive. Tato has busted his way in through the primary stronghold as Jerry has. Jerry, though, is the one mining stone. Tato has still the original 200. Jonathan, you had me for a second there. Sometimes my brain is a little slow to catch up. You had me there. Yellow, pulling boars. Javelinas. Oh, loses control of 1, loses control of 2, and then he pulls a Jerry. And Samero loses a villager. Dave, this is exactly what we call pulling a Jerry. Trying your best, failing, but nevertheless getting up, dusting yourself off, and continuing to play Samero going up to feudal on the back of how many villagers? 29 villagers. Now Jerry has no choice but to retreat. A tower here will make sure that he's his men-at-arms can do absolutely nothing. So where the hell are they going? And there you go. Here's Jerry doing Jerry things. He's walling off his tower on the outside. Sorry, guys. I'm chuckling to myself at Jerry doing Jerry things. What the hell's the point of this? Why is the tower on the other side of the wall? Oh my god. At least you know, wall off here in the middle part. Make the tower a part of the wall off. Oh man. So there you go, Dave. An introduction to Jerry. Although this time Samero is the new Jerry. Oh my god, look at Jerry. I think he's going all the way around. Okay. So he's pulling a Tato. By the way, look at Tato inserting himself into Team East with a bunch of villagers and outposts, spending that precious stone. He is 30 seconds away from being feudal. Team East is not going to know what hit him with the combination of Jerry aggression and Tato's ridiculous play here. I mean, I'm going to zoom out. Look at the vision here for Team East, thanks to Tato. They see so much. Absolutely bonkers here. But a little blue dot streaming over here. A few little blue dots streaming over here. And now he's going to try to bust his way into this narrow corridor. Where is green? What's the closest villager? These aren't villagers. Yes, there's one in here. Idling. Waiting for her moment to shine. And oh my god, Tato. Oh, walling himself off to the north, walling himself off in the center just so he can continue with the Tato shenanigans that tonight we have come to love. Oh my god, Purple, why are you not attacking the tower? Let's see if Purple is planning on doing any kind of siege. For now, Ganji is still stuck in feudal, still about 170 food or so away. And in comes Jerry. 3 men-at-arms. They have made the arduous trek all the way from the Dravidian settlement first to the Bohemian lands, then all the way around through thick and thin, through rain and ice and anything they in between. And now they're pivoting south. My guess is these guys will do absolutely nothing and die a horrible, horrible death. Villagers being pulled for yellow. What for? Is he going to try to get the boars that he couldn't get last time? Let's see. Let's watch Ganji's vision here and see how he decides to react. There's a sound of something burning. I think that's just part of the... somebody told me that was part of the game having an issue with that on fire sound. Okay, Ganji not responding. Finally does respond. Okay, whacking away. Let's see what Tato is up to. What are you building? He is going up to castle. He's got a spearman out. That spearman is getting surrounded 4-1. What is Tato doing? Oh my goodness. He is laming. He is on lame patrol. Yellow here with the castle. What an absolute horrible, horrible location for a castle. How do you even defend this? In my opinion, guys, agree, disagree. Let me know what you think. Oh, he punched through Ganji's wall up here. That's how he got in. Let me know what you think. Castles and choke points, absolutely terrible. You can get attacked from here to the left. You can get attacked from the right. You can get attacked from all of this space to the south. And you have very little room here to put your trebs. Very little room. I'm not a fan of that at all. Jerry's men-at-arms with a massive 0 kills. Continue to circle. Although, okay, they found some juicy villagers. Will he pounce? Will this town center go up in time? No, the villagers run away. Oh my god, Jerry got a kill. Jerry got a kill. Jerry, I'm sorry if you watch this, that I doubted you. A Rambai out. They are going to miss 80% of the shots they take. You know, Michael Jordan, what's the famous quote? You miss a, or is that Gretzky? I thought Michael Jordan, because I'm remembering that stupid clip from The Office where Michael has the Gretzky quote where it's you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, said by Wayne Gretzky, resaid by Michael Jordan, and then again by Michael Scott. Rambai miss 80% of the shots they do take. Take a look at their accuracy, absolute dog shit, 20%. Jerry continuing, although HP has been knocked down a little bit, or rather has gone up. Oh, he's upgrading them to longswordsman. Okay, and look at the upgrades. So for Team West, it's all Jerry. Iron casting, squires, wheelbarrow, it's all Jerry all the time. My goodness. 4 town centers for our Dravidian. I want to see Woot steal out of him. I want to see him swarm his opponent with this bizarrely placed tower here, nestled in no man's land. What is Tato doing? Still being annoying. I guess there's no real point in walling off your bases if you're planning on doing whatever the hell Tato is planning on doing here. Although right now just attacking with spearmen. Okay, fresh to death, handling it pretty damn well. 60 villagers to Tato's 37. Teal here also had to deal with a bit of shenanigans out of our red Magyar. Oh, flags are up. What's inside of you? A scout and a mangonel. Ooh, not sure mangonel's the way to go here. Or scout, to be honest. Okay, never mind. Proves me wrong. What is this? A nice juicy wall off in the center. Oh no, did Jerry lose his longs? Oh, he's losing them. Oh my god, he got a monk. But does lose 2 to the converts. And now they're chasing this. Green needs to pull a villager to attack. No, okay, misses it. Oh man, Jerry's expeditionary force. Will it come under attack? No, it does not. He's getting cut off here. Oh, he doesn't know where to go. Left, right, up, down. Send a villager. What's the faith on this monk? He can convert this one too. Oh, Jerry decides to delete, and thus ends the aggression out of Jerry. Jerry 1v. Oh my god, that hashtag is hilarious, and it does seem like it's Jerry 1v7. And now Jerry's army has been taken over, mind controlled by Ganji, who sends them to kill Tato's establishment here. Is Tato building anything? Yes, a mangonel. 2 of them already out to the north. Yeah, Atlas, castles on hills next to resources, an absolute legit place to put them. But this in my opinion is really bad. It's very hard to defend when a castle is like this. When you place a castle, essentially any static defense, one of the considerations I think has to be how to defend it in case of any aggression. Just because you can't move it, right? Static defense is static. It's not a scout that can be maneuvered. It's not even a spearman who can run around. Oh, Tato getting the last of Jerry's converted swordsman right before he takes a bunch of sword, what do you call them, slashes. And let's see Jerry now pushing forward with the castle. More and more units streaming out of him. Yellow, our Burmese, getting monks. By the way, what the hell is Yellow up to? I mean, he built this castle here. What does he have? Only 4 Arambai. A little bit disappointing. This castle went up like 10 minutes ago. Our Mongol light cab, remember, they do come with all that extra HP, 78. Chunky Boy coming out of our Dravidian will be able to bust through these defenses. Purple Ganji desperately trying to wall off because he has no army at all. Building his first unit here in that siege workshop. A Rambai engaged with Mongol light cab, not exactly something you want to do. Tato still here, still being annoying, building a monastery. Why has he not been dislodged? How is Fresh to Death okay with having this sword of Tatocles hanging over his head here? What is Green building? A monk? Okay. Our Byzantine, I guess, you know what? Never mind, he's Byzantines. All of his buildings are incredibly tanky, incredibly powerful. Jerry not paying attention, losing 2 villagers, but the tower does go up. Elephants have to retreat though. A second mangonel? No, just the one. Okay, he's finally going up to Imperial Ganji. Should be able to better defend against this once he hits that. Okay, let's do a little clockwork pivot around the map, see what the hell is going on. The never-ending struggle between the Arambai and the light cav happening here. Teal finally moving in to support his teammate with a bunch of barracks. How are the Kilar? Do you have? He has no military to speak of. I'm trying to click on an infantry to see his upgrades. I guess I can look up here. No upgrades at all for our Aztec. Red being annoying, although finally starting to get cleaned up, these annoying little towers. But how do you deal with this? Pikemen are not exactly going to handle this. Something a little bit faster is needed. Pikeman poking at the mangonel as a villager repairs, as the monk heals the villager. A real chain of nonsense happening here. Oh, missed attack rounds out of out of Tato, who should lose this mangonel. Maybe not. Now they're halberdiers. Okay, Teal pinging over here. What is ACCM doing, by the way? I talked him up so much. Going Cavaliers. In a minute and 24, he's going to have Paladins. So he has been patiently waiting, biding his time, building those juicy Frankish pals. Upgrades, not the best. No, missing still the bunch of attack upgrades. And this is what I'm talking about. This is also a very bad place for a castle. Where the hell is your Treb going to come out to defend against this Treb here? This little courtyard? It's under a castle attack. You need room with static defense. You can't just have them clogging it up. What are you? You are still scouts. Warrior upgrade on the way. Defensive upgrades. Squires. Okay, are we going to see elite soon? No, we're going to see forging out of him. This Bohemian castle. What are you producing? A Treb and... Sorry, I'm trying to click on this. Oh, I guess it doesn't click. Ooh. Okay, Wagenburg tactics. Interesting that he's upgrading the speed of his gunpowder units when he's got 2 bombard cannons. I guess wants to run circles around those Treb shots. What if there were giant land barges that you could mount your castles on and move them around the map? Atlas, you're always coming up with very creative ideas. That would be a feat of engineering, although I think I did see a video once of I think it was like 1920 or 1930. Did it fight? By the way, did he manage to get Wagenburg? I'm not. I don't know. I mean, what's the base speed of a bombard cannon? 0.7 or 0.8? I did see a video once of an entire building, I think it was in Chicago, that was actually, they did exactly that. They put the ground floor on wheels and they pivoted it to make room for a highway. An entire building was pivoted. Oh no. What is happening here? Oh god. Tato spending too much time fighting a bunch of foreign engagements here in the back of Green's base, is having his base ransacked by Eagle Warriors. They are now, they don't look elite. No, they're just basic Eagle Warriors. Mangudai trying to help out, I guess. Richard, what have you been doing this whole time? Nothing. Trying to stop the Arambai from getting any kind of damage done. Tato finally being cleared up here. Green, I don't know where you're moving. Yeah, so it's 0.7 speed on a bombard cannon, which means that our Burgundian bombard cannons have gotten Bohemian rather, got Wagenburg to make them move 15% faster. Able to dodge a few more Treb shots they are. Jerry moving in. He's up to him, heading up to Imperial. What are the upgrades on these guys? +2, +1, almost +2, +2. What's his army like? 6 long swordsmen. Finally, Tato being cleared up. Why the hell did he build a market over here? I don't know. Questions to ponder at 4 in the morning when you're lying awake is what goes on in Tato's mind when he plays Rage Forest. I'm going to try to find a lot more Tato games because they are absolutely entertaining. To the south, though, ACCM pushing in with these Frankish Paladins, fully upgraded, 192 HP with Husbandry. Should be able to dance circles around these other units, although 50 Halberdiers out of our Byzantine. You do not want to engage into a trash war with that civilization. My goodness, will they overwhelm you. Especially with Bohemian's gunpowder to back them up. How many? 6 now. Unique tech, what is this? Bearded Axe. Does he have any throwing axemen? He's got 2 throwing axemen. Why are you investing in Bearded Axe? I guess ACCM is so rich. Bearded axemen are so cheap. Now they're going to have, what, 5 range instead of the 4? Yeah, 5 range. Tato's base, though, is under attack. A very defensive castle. Arambai are going to catch this. Elite Eagle Warriors finally enter the chat. And the Mangudai have to be careful. These guys move incredibly fast. Not as fast, obviously, as the Mangudai, but still, any turn, any pivot, any stop along the way. And these Eagles with their 8 Pierce Armor should be, right? Yeah, 8 Pierce Armor. And Garland Wars, so +4 attack added to them. They are hunting down, these Eagles are hunting down the Mangudai. Oh my god, look at this beautiful stream of units. Mangudai, they're running circles. Arambai moving to intercept. The Mangudai are clumped. This is a perfect situation here for the Arambai. Oh, what a missed opportunity by Samero. No, pivot north with your Arambai. Why is he going that way? Cut the Mangudai off. Cut the head of the snake right off, and this 11 army supply is dead. A few Arambai here trying to strike. Okay. Killar wisely pulling a bunch of Eagle Warriors away. Tactics, people. Oh, move too far. Close. The walls are closing in from all sides here. Sorry for the zoom in, zoom out. I'm just going to leave it like this. And these Mangudai should be taking a huge amount of damage now. 11 have become 6, very badly bruised and damaged. I am very upset at Samero for not joining into this fight. Could have absolutely wrecked those Mangudai. Remember, Arambai, absolute horrible accuracy. Even the elite have 30%, 20, but each one of their darts does 100% damage if it lands on the wrong unit. So if your opponent is clumped, ain't none finer than an Arambai. Bombard cannons have become Halfnitzes, hand cannoneers as well, moving in, though. Bearded Axemen. Bearded Axemen, throwing Axemen. Dear brain, please communicate with mouth. Oh, these are tanky units. They should be able to take a few more shots. One does end up dying. Surrounded by a mob of halberdiers, these Axemen have to retreat. What? What the hell is Jerry building? Oh my god, Jerry. He is playing a civilization. Oh, they are clumped. They're way too clumped. He is playing a civilization that has Woot's steel, essentially turning all of its infantry, all of its mounted cavalry into Lithuanian Lechai, And what does our Dravidian decide to do? Elite skirmishers. Elite skirmishers. My goodness, still missing the last attack upgrade. And he's getting on. He's getting the onager upgrade. Oh, Jerry doing Jerry things. Okay, here we go. Rambai should be able to massacre these Mangudai if they can close the distance. Their range is absolutely terrible. I'm shocked here that the Eagles and the Rambai are not engaging into this. What the hell are they doing? They can overrun this position immediately, like, with so much ease. You don't need to retreat to your castle. Okay, yeah, Orange wisely putting his... Hey, there we go. Come on. Come on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Atlas, absolutely. Yeah, Dave, are you coming to recognize Jerry? Guys, I'm very disappointed in Samero. He has the opportunity here to absolutely wreck these Mangudai. Just close in 1.43 speed to 1.54, so will not catch them in theory. Let's pivot back south. Actually, wait, no, let's pivot here. Our Aztecs streaming more and more Eagles. Jerry moving forward with a body of elite skirmishers, but he has 14 champions. Drill being researched for our Mongol. Does he have any siege at all? He has no siege. What is this game of people researching these upgrades before they have a single unit affected by those upgrades? They are very confident in their ability to win the game. And now Jerry's elite skirmishers taking every kind of ball to the face they can. Bombard cannon, hand cannon, Haufnitze. All the balls in the world are landing on Jerry, and Jerry's entire army melts away. He's got 14 champions. Where the hell are they? They busted their way in here, but Green has preemptively walled this area off, and now he's alerted to their presence, and there's a castle here. Oh my god, what is Purple pinging over here? Wants to get to this little area in the back. This is very disappointing to me. I think the Aztec-Burmese combo here could absolutely swarm these Mangudai. This Treb, is it? I mean, it's attacking. There's one in the back not doing much. Oh, man. Okay, Mangudai doing a pretty good job. Look, your opponent is giving you room. Take it. And by the way, once drill is done, I guess it is done, and those onagers come out, we'll take a look at how fast they move. It's absolutely ludicrous. I think they go from 0.6 to 0.9, and it's almost like the game is on fast forward. How Fnitze, I think, plus 300 attack against buildings, 250. Ugh, absolutely gross. Taking down that castle without a thought in the world. But now, Jerry, what the hell is he doing? He's making sure that this attack path is not used against him. Has thrown away 8 champions, but don't worry, guys. He's still got a whole bunch of elite skirmishers here. He is banking 2,000 gold, 2,200 stone, and he is building elite skirmishers. I mean, okay. What can you say to that? Great, you're sniping halberdiers, but now your 21 have become 6 because you keep taking Haufnitze balls to the face? Jerry doing Jerry things. But Frankish paladins from ACCM are finally here to the north. Tato nowhere to be found, by the way. His score is absolutely dog shit. Beautiful attack rounds here, but not enough of them. And a Rambai, look how quickly they kill anything that's clumped up. It's ludicrous for a unit with 20% accuracy. How are these still not elite, by the way? Samero has the resources, I think, well, at least the gold, I think, to make these elite. And where's the Mongol siege? I want you guys to see how fast it moves. It makes me very happy for some reason to see Mongol siege with drills. Look at it. Look at how fast it moves. Look at that. Oh my god, it's like it's on fast forward. Yeah, 0.6 to 0.9. Jerry's infrastructure now coming under attack by a combo of purple-green army here, although Jerry showing up with those powerful Dravidian elite elephants. Haufnitzes have to be careful here. Very, very bad attack round. Jerry, a random siege onager here for him. Okay. I mean, I guess he bided his time with elite skirmishers so that he could amass 10 siege onagers, 14 elite elephant archers. Maybe we're the idiots. Maybe I'm the dumbass for laughing at Jerry. Maybe he's just one of these players who doesn't like to build his army one unit at a time, but rather to build it 10 siege onagers at a time. Competing siege units here out of our Aztec, out of our Mongol, our Mangudai see it retreat. Oh god, taking a big shot to the face. Medical corpse for his elephants. Jerry is researching. Finally, Elite Arambai being researched. Mangudai have been such a pain in the ass here to the north, but it looks like finally they're being pushed back. Gotta get those villager shots. Yeah, there you go. Castle at 62%. Absolutely should not go up. If it goes up, an absolute terrible mistake here for Team East. Okay, gets most of the villagers. 3 left. Don't stop pushing. 1 left, then it's dead. Brilliant play here. Arambai. Look, they kill so quickly when your units are clumped. Okay, let's pivot back south where Jerry, moving forward with his siege elephants, is taking on a whole bunch of Bohemian siege. 12 Haufnitzes. What happened here to this attack? Absolutely nothing. An absolute total waste of time here. Jerry very much making himself at home. Green continues to just stream in halberdiers one at a time. But look at this. How do you deal with this? 9 Haufnitzes. Tato has entered the chat with some of those amazing Magyar heavy cav archers. This is what I was talking about before when that person who commented on my casting was like, blah, 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 Turkish are the best cav archers. Really? You don't like the +1 attack, the +1 range? That beats 20 HP? I don't know. Enough about that guy. Oh man, these Haufnitzes are just demolishing everything Jerry has. But he's getting a few good shots off here. Let's pivot back to the north, where the stalemate continues. Arambai. Oh, this is gonna be. Look how they kill multiple units at once. You saw that? They killed 3 units here at once. Such a beautiful unit. And the game has devolved. There's a bit of a peaceful wall off here to the center, but Jerry, having run out of gold, is now back to skirmishers. Okay, it is what it is, and Jerry does Jerry things. These Mangudai must have like 1,000,000 kills. 96 kills on them. 99. Will he break 3 figures? Yeah, 100 kills on them, but they have to be careful. Arambai cannot close the gap. Look how quickly the Hussars melt. This is disgusting. Oh, careful, careful. Mangudai have to retreat. Aztecs also have to stop spamming. Green and teal are just spamming and throwing away units. Way too many. Oh no, the Magyar heavy HCAs have closed the gap. They are sniping these Haufnitzes. 9 of them left. 4 more on the production tab. I mean, he's taking a bunch of damage here from the shots. Now these Haufnitzes are absolutely going to demolish this Treb. Interesting, by the way, that it still takes 3 shots from a Haufnitze to kill a Treb. You'd think that with all the upgraded attacks and everything like that, it would be 2 shots as opposed to the standard 3. I think our Byzantine needs to introduce some kind of ranged unit here. 33 halberdiers are not going to help against Tato, who continues to stream in heavy cavalry archers. Although he's also finally entered the game. Oh man, they've carved a little path here. This game is incredibly messy. What is happening here? ACCM with an annoying Treb that's about to... Oh, will he attract the Mangonel? He shouldn't have killed that onager. He should have attracted another shot. The Halb and the Treb probably would die. Gray not repairing this Treb for some reason. Will lose it. Go after the other one. Go after the other one. Oh no, he gets surrounded. The mob. The village mob. You've entered the wrong town. Fresh to death. Does get 1 villager defending his standing his ground, but no, the mob have gotten the blood that they craved for. But now take a look. Tato has inserted himself with some fantastic... Oh, finally catches the Mangudai. Look at this, multiple units dying at once. 3 units at the... Oh, I got 4 units at once. Oh, if there was a better showcase of the Arambai, I don't know where it is, but Tato has finally emerged out of this slumber here to the back. He's got no resources to speak of. His score is the lowest in the game, but he is throwing more and more Hussars, or rather light cav, into the trade routes here. His original wall still standing. What the hell happened to all the Arambai? Where are they? Okay, they're still here. Oh, you don't need to run away. This is a choke point. Oh my god, even Frankish paladins are not going to be able to withstand. By the way, they attack on a 15 now. Oh my god. Have you seen Frankish paladins melt to anything that quickly? Let's pivot south, where Jerry, now having hand cannoneers, he's basically building every unit he can. Every unit available to his civilization. But self-owning here with these onagers. Oh god, how many friendly fire kills of the 9? 3 of them are friendly fire. And our Byzantine heard me across space and time and is finally building some ranged units to get rid of these heavy cav archers that have 32 kills, but their HP is terrible. How many Hufnitsas left for our purple Bohemian? Only 4, building 2 more. Our Aztec also seems to have lost some steam here. How are the players so broke in terms of gold? No one has gold. Do they not have trade carts? Mangudai taking down a siege workshop very, very slowly. Arambai continuing to circle. Should probably just rush into here. Castle fire be damned. I guess he's waiting for his 4 trebs here. A 5th one very much derping out here. I don't know what the hell this is. This Treb dropped ecstasy. Doesn't know what the hell it's doing. Finally recovers from the high and moves in. Oh my god, Arambai. Oh, they're such an annoying... Oh my god, with the onager support, gets all of the Trebs here. Oh my god, another amazing hit here. We didn't see the die, but we saw the outline, and in come a Frankish paladin. He learned his lesson. Do not clump against the Arambai. So he staggers his units, but there's a bit of Aztec Garland Wars augmented pikemen who die immediately to onager fire. And now the Arambai are all gone in this part of the map. They have to retreat. These Trebs have to get out of dodge. I bet he wishes they were Japanese Trebs that packed up 4 times faster. Although, maybe he doesn't have to get out of dodge. A body of Arambai coming from the south. Save the day. Green pinging over here. Another avenue of attack has been opened. 3 Trebs gunning down his castle. Tato moving into support. Still a huge choke point here, but it does look like Purple has run out of steam. Although I say that he's got 12 Haufnitzes. Might want to move a few of them over here. Very aggressive castle out of ACCM. I mean, Green's got a bombard cannon, but now these HCAs are going to enter into his base. They're going to swamp over. They're going to snipe that guy for sure. We've got a siege battle here. Burmese Aztec versus Frank Mongol. Atlas, exactly. Sacrifice your hand cannoneers to kill trash units. Look, Ganji has done an amazing job, by the way, of holding the line. This is one of the strengths of the Byzantines. They're just so tanky. Every time I cast the Byzantine game, my introduction is the same because I firmly believe it. If there's one civ in this game who is designed to take an absolute punch to the face and stay standing, it's the Byzantines. Teutons are a very close second with all the extra melee armor boosts that they get and all their extra villagers in town centers and castles firing if infantry's inside and crenellations and whatnot. But man, the Byzantines are just absolutely terrible shots here, by the way, out of Ganji. Does a little bit better, kills more of his teammates' units, though. Okay, predicting where the HCAs are going, gets a juicy shot off, but they're now inside the base. Halberdiers are not going to catch up, sniping trade units left, right, and center, but there's only 9 of them. And now those battle elephants, not yet elite, don't have Or sorry, they don't get elite battle elephants, right? The Dravidians, because of that annoying, that amazing Woot's steel upgrade. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone in the chat. I think the Dravidians don't have elite battle elephants, right? That would just be way too unfair. Yeah, Ganji though starting. Oh, sorry, you were talking about Ganji. For some reason, my brain went to Fresh to Death. No, Ganji absolutely has survived in this game and continues to pump out. Hafnit says does need to get a few more houses since he keeps getting supply capped, or blocked rather, and now, oh god, these are going to be so annoying. Is anything being sent to deal with these? Tato's units here, ACCM's units here. I think we're going to see a GG very soon if they can't stabilize their trade. Once that trade goes, the Bohemians go. Once the Bohemians go, the Byzantines go. And there you go. Look, Jerry was on the winning team and does not have the lowest score. Jerry was doing Jerry things, but ultimately ended up taking the game. He's got Urumi Swordsman in the production tab. One of them making his way through this gap in the wall here. Let's take a look at what happened in the north. 70 Arambai still left. I want to rewind. I just want to watch these onagers move. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna waste our time. Wow, what a fun game. Okay, well, I think we have time for one more. I don't know if it'll have Jerry in it. That was this one, right? Guys, do we want to watch another Jerry, or do we want to save Jerry for tomorrow? Hi, Woody. Glad you could join us. We just saw an absolute crazy match here. And now we want to decide if we want to see another Jerry game. Oh, God, he's playing the Spanish. You know what? Let's leave Jerry for tomorrow. Let's watch one with the Viper. Oh, he's playing the Vikings. Let's take a look here. For anyone new who's joining us, who doesn't know what all of this is going on, why you're hearing a voice while Age of Empires is on your screen, this is a non-tournament game, unranked, I believe. Just 8 people getting together playing Black Forest, Rage Forest, whatever the hell you want to call it. I still don't know what the difference is. I don't think anyone's really explained to me what the difference is. But Dave, thanks for joining. I hope you got a little taste of what Jerry is. And there will be much more Jerry to come. He'll catch up on it later. Yeah, it was a pretty crazy game. Let's look at the teams this time. Tato, red, gray, teal, and orange. We'll call these guys definitely Team South. Nightlife's team will be Team North. So let's take a look at the civs. Tato in his usual red here as the Italians. We'll see what kind of shenanigans he's up to this game. Chrisibu as the Mayans. The two bushes tell us that this is the Gurjaras being played by AR-12. And in orange, Dr. Cosmonaut as the Bulgarians. I think I told you guys last stream or the stream before, this is a very strong player in the 1v1 scene. I absolutely love watching his games. When I was starting out the channel about 5 months ago, I saw a lot of his videos, his gameplay, and it was just absolutely a very strong player. Nightlife AOC. Okay. He's playing as the Teutons. We'll see if Nightlife decides to make Knights. Leonard Meister supporting him as the Blue Malians. The Viper in his characteristic yellow as the Vikings we saw. And in purple, Gurki as the Bengalis. So let's take a look at the map as the players continue moving out. Butting heads over different places. Scouts looking for wild animals. Oh man, this is a very close wall off here for purple. I don't know that this is the right move here for Gurki. You are giving your opponent a lot of space here. You are giving Tato a lot of space to build infrastructure and maneuver here. I wonder if he should have been a little bit more aggressive and tried to wall off on this part and on this part. Tato pulling 3 boars. Although it looks he has to be careful not to lose the interest of the boars. This is a better wall off here for purple. Okay. The Viper needs to get his butt down here and wall off this part of the map, or maybe even blue just needs to wall off this one corridor, and then they're safe. Green already has walled everything off here to his side. So they've already basically carved the map up. Looks like a bit of 50-50. We'll see what the hell happens in this disgusting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5 points. If you've seen Gangs of New York, this is the Lower East Side. Bill the Butcher. We'll see who takes control over this. Not a lot of actual resources, but my goodness, 1 wolf, 2 wolf, 3 wolf, 4 wolf. Reminds me of the scene from Young Frankenstein, an old Mel Brooks movie where Dr. Frankenstein, because he doesn't want to be known as Frankenstein, is being taken to the castle in Transylvania, I guess. And he hears a wolf baying and howling in the distance, and he goes, "Werewolf, werewolf." And then Marty Feldman playing Igor goes, "There wolf, there wolf." Oh man, Mel Brooks, comedic genius. History of the World Part 1 might be one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life. Okay, players continuing to kind of wall themselves off-ish. Viper here with a wall off very far. Where is his villager? Just now starting to make the long, arduous trek. She will run into a wolf, not a Magyar, so we'll take a bit of time to kill that wolf. This scout in between the wolf and the wall off, although the wall off pretty far away. That wolf is not going to get triggered. The snake kills the wolf. Now he's going to trap the wolf, tame the wolf, feed the wolf, love the wolf. And in about 800 years, that wolf is going to be a pug, drooling and pissing all over the place. Okay, Viper choosing to build a house here. Okay. Yeah, right, Brian? I don't know why one is called Rage, one is called... Viper has to be careful, though. His HP on this villager, one wrong move, one misstep here. Okay, never mind. I guess his goal was to just let the scout take care of the wolf. Oh, shenanigans out of the Viper. Okay, never mind. Just built a house. Red pinging over here. Wants to bust into Purple's gate. Or maybe just wants it walled off. Tato uncharacteristically not aggressive. The pawn distribution. Oh, okay. There we go. We've noticed that in the past, right? That the teams seem to have the same number of pawns. I call them lakes just because, like I told you, I like to be difficult. But I'm not surprised that that's the only difference, really. Bit of gold and a relic here to the back. Okay. Cosmonaut trying to bust through Nightlife's wall off here with a tower. First on his team to reach Feudal. Nightlife, though, doing the exact same thing, but with a stone wall. What? Bear show dead bodies. Oh my god. That's horrible. By the way, my usual call to action, if anyone in the chat has seen the movie Cocaine Bear, please do let me know how that movie is. Gray pinging over here has noticed that no one has walled off this corridor yet. This villager is going to run into a wolf as well. Okay. Does a pretty damn good job of walling it in, taking very minimal damage here. Is Orange Viper continuing to expand with a market? Excuse me, guys. I'm going to have a sip of water. I'm going to mute the mic for a second. And I'll be back in literally 5 seconds. And we are back just in time to watch Viper pull 2 boars, although it looks like a third one. As well, Orange. Very aggressive location for a wall off here. Yeah, pugs and a bunch of people allergic to gluten. Oh man, yeah, does seem that way. Wolves and cavemen have become pugs and whatever the hell we are. Let's not wax too philosophical here as we watch ones and zeros on a screen beat the shit out of each other. Okay. Cosmonaut pulling a bit of a Jerry. Oh, look at this. F you to the wolf in particular. Very interesting play. Not something we see every day. I guess he didn't want to leave that wall, that little cage up. Not too sure there was any point in that. Green backing his wall ups with a nice stone walls. These Teutonic walls should hold for a little bit. More and more players now heading up to Castle. Tato first. It's amazing what you can accomplish where you're not deleting your town center and rebuilding it at the 21-minute mark of the game like he did in the first game we saw tonight. Tato with that excellent micro, although two of his teammates not far behind. Team North, on the other hand, all four are going up. So who's missing on Team South, by the way? Teal and gray and red. So Cosmonaut not yet gathering the resources he need, has the gold, doesn't have the food. Will have it very shortly after he pulls these boars, but I guess he sees the stone wall off here from green, and he knows that means green is not going to put any kind of aggression. Plus he's got his little band of wolf killing brothers here and a villager. Early detection system for him. Chrissy Boo, though, moving forward with a shit ton of villagers. What's his stone pile? 669. No wonder he's moving forward. This is a player who wants to put down a castle after having put down this wolf. Again, not too sure I like this castle. Why didn't you just wait and put it closer to here? I don't know. In any event, does manage to secure the stone, does manage to secure one of the fingers of this 5-finger lake. Tato trying his darndest to bust in for some reason this palisade, knowing full well that there's a stone wall behind it. But guys, I completely missed it. Gurki, however you pronounce this player's name, our Bengali, has managed to sneak in a proxy base in the back of Tato's base. Tato getting Tato'd, but this is an absolute mistake out of Gurki, I think. Wait until you have more units. Don't reveal your positioning, although Tato's going to get blindsided by this. Let's take a look at his vision. One down. Oh, no. He is pinging now, desperately saying, bros, I am under attack. I didn't even manage to get all the berries. There's still 420 berries, LOL. Pothead berries here, edibles. And for some reason, Gurki enters town center fire, immediately loses one. Will he get the monk? Should, right? Oh my god, that monk, no doubt heading for this relic, gets sniped from behind. More and more units streaming from purple. Completely missed this. Absolute wonderful, fantastic placement here. Siege, barracks, archery ranges. He can be so annoying if he wants to be. Although, keep losing units like this and you're definitely not going to survive much longer. What Gurki could have done that I think would have been better is maybe send units this way and attack from here, even though it's the longer way around. Mind games. Let Tato think that your buildings are here. Let him send his army there instead of appearing from the south and immediately showing yourself to have come from this location. But Tato, not born yesterday, already has a mangonel out. Nothing quick here. No melee units out for purple. And let's take a look at what Teal has managed to do with his castle. Okay, one house looks like it did go down. Plumed archers out of him. Always love to see them. They are streaming in. Looks like there's a little Teal blob here. Okay. Not really doing much. And now you see, this is what I was talking about. You have to play some mind games here. Tato discovered this place way too soon. Plus, he knows that this is not... the forest here doesn't reach the edge of the map. And now purple doing what I thought he should have done in the very beginning. Orange moving in with this small band of wolf killing brothers again, although for some reason walling this area off. What is yellow? What is the Viper doing to respond to this? He's got a monk out. One monk has already been sniped. Uh-oh. Oh, gets the eagle, but it's only a scout, not exactly the biggest loss in the world. Tato pinging over here, telling Gray, hey, you've got a bunch of crossbows. 6 kills on them, not bad at all. Now the villagers pivot here. They want to shut the gates here as well, but no, there's a welcoming committee of a few crossbows. Orange, nothing here. Nothing here. Pushing in here? No. What happened to Cosmonauts units? Where are they? Where are these longswords? Okay, they're just hanging out here. Chrissy Boo taking on the Viper, saying, hey, I think I recognize you. I think I recognize your name. People say you're pretty good. Let's test it out. The Viper with a bit of a score lead over his opponent, though. Oh, look at that. The micro out of Viper. So annoying. So annoying. You have to back away. You don't have enough. Oh. I mean, this was a good idea. I think I know what he was trying to do. Oh, look at their the plume. I never noticed that it like explodes onto the map like that. I think what Chrissy Boo was trying to do is send one archer here so the Viper would get his monk out from the town center. Oh my god, why did you stop? And then once the monk was out, he would have maybe doubled back with the units, but oh man. A doubt castle going up for Chrissy Boo. Does have to be careful though. There is now a scorpion in addition to the mangonel. A little bit perhaps too aggressively placed. Too doughty of a castle, let's put it like that. Plumed archers are dying. He's only got 10 of them. Not exactly. Yeah, he's got to back away. Loses a bunch of stone though. That is unfortunate. And now Gurki's entire encampment. This is the second time somebody has snuck in a very powerful encampment into the back of their opponent's base, only to have it revealed way too early, in my opinion. I mean, can you imagine if instead of 6 crossbows or 8 crossbows, you show up with 20? I don't know. That's just me. I'm a bit more patient. I guess Gurki wanted to get as much damage as he could. Same as Chrissy Boo, by the way, who just continues to shove in with these plumed archers. This would be not a bad place for a castle, by the way, in between the Viper and Leonard Meister's base. By the way, Leonard Meister with the score lead. Let's take a look at what he's doing. 35 fishing ships, a bunch of villagers moving forward. Green not being aggressive at all. Leonard Meister comes in with those Malian stables. We know for sure he's going to get Farimba because of that. What is red pinging here? Something killed these crossbows way off outside the town center range. Are you still building crossbows? Viper with another King of the Hill castle here. A random big old squat university. 11 plumes. Where are they? Get inside the castle. Heal up. My goodness, you are running around with half your HP, below half your HP. I'm starting to get scared for orange as well, by the way, but AR-12 here, our Gurjara placing a bunch of stables around a barracks. Ring around the Rosie. Scout Cavalry, 0 kills. Where did he get? Oh, yeah, he has the stable here. Okay, look, the problem is Gurki has a villager here. Hi, your mom. Oh, well, I'm glad you could at least join us. Where I think on the last game of the night, Purple has snuck in a proxy base here to the south of Tato's base, to the north of Chrissy Boo's base. Chrissy Boo has inserted himself, tried to take on the Viper 1v1. We all know how that goes. Failed miserably and is now moving here with a bunch of petards and plumed archers that are incredibly sick. By the way, I didn't notice that their standstill animation, they put their arrows into the ground. I absolutely didn't notice that. Town center gets 1, gets 2. This is what happens when you shove in with units that have half HP. Although this blue scout not exactly reacting. Okay. Hello, Leonard Meister. You're maybe a little bit too focused here on your heavy camel riders. Upgrades going up for everyone. More and more players heading up to Imperial. Purple continuing to be annoying. Tato losing a potentially, no, gets the repair. Shravamshas will be able to get rid of this scout. Atlas. If there was a badum-ching emoticon. Okay, he's finally going to lose this purple villager, will Gurki. And with that, the entire side attack here will die. However, there still is infrastructure. But a nicely placed castle for our Mayan should be able to neutralize everything. These Shravamshas so damn fast. And they're elite. And now the Viper is attacking Chrissy Boo's castle. So Team North is starting to push back. Although Team South with, I mean, one melee unit here can get rid of this Mangonel, right? What's happening here? Okay, the Viper absolutely does not want to get sideswiped by an alley that is being built with onagers. But the problem for the Viper is Shravamshas are going to run circles around his static defense. These Berserkers can try to run. Look at them waddling so slow. They are not in a rush at all. Gray moving more. How many Shravamshas does AR-12 have? He's going up to 50 Shravamshas. Trade finally going up here, although this villager is going to be delayed a little bit by the presence of a wolf. Does he have Farimba? Yes, he has Farimba. I missed the upgrade. Sorry, guys, but out of 8 stables, what the hell was the point of putting the stables here if you're sending your camels north? I don't know, guys. Sometimes the decision-making confuses me. I mean, you've seen the stables. Why are you not the archery range? Why are you not attacking it? The Viper being raided here. Shravamshas, remember, elite can dodge 7 projectiles. Ah, your mom with the kids? That's awesome. Look at the Viper doing Viper things, walling himself in here. This Treb. Mayan castle does go down. But in come the heavy camels. Not yet fully upgraded. Still missing one more attack upgrade. And together with the Berserkers should be able to stabilize here. But this is a lot. They are really going after the Viper here with 21 Shravamshas. Oh, they're getting so many trade carts. Not sure this is really worth it, to be honest. This is a lot of Shravamshas. I don't know if you research, what is it called? Kshatriyas, the one that reduces their food count by 25. If not, each one of these Shravamshas is 70 food. And this is what I'm talking about when you build a castle right on the wood line. It's just hard to defend. Condottieri coming out for Tato. What does his army look like? 1 Genoese crossbow, 6 hand cannoneers, a bunch of other gunpowder units, and Condottieri here to the north. I think he's got to help his center partner here a little bit. Although it has stabilized. Gray helping him out just fine. Never mind. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o Bulgarians. No Bilbo Baggins upgrade on them just yet. Frontier Guards going up for our Gurjara as well. Lots and lots of upgrades. What is this, a siege onager? Yes. Our Bulgarian is going to have, if he gets Bilbo Baggins, is going to have very tanky two-handed swordsmen backed up by siege onagers. Oh my god. Green is not going to know what hit him. Has to be careful not to clump. How much vision does he have? Okay, so he does see that there's a bombard cannon here. So he should know not to clump his onagers that much. Red making an issue of it here, but Gurki very, very quickly walling himself off. Look at this. Oh no, now the Condottieri are in? Are they in? Oh, they're such a quick unit. We saw them in Deathmatch, how fast they move. 1.32, and now they're in the trade route. Oh no, disaster here, potentially, for Team North. And now we've got ourselves a big ol' onager fight. Let's see what happens. 1 for 1 so far. 1 for 1 so far, but in move these two-handed swordsmen. Our Bulgarian finally gets the Bilbo Baggins upgrade. Look at that insane melee armor. These champions are going to have a hard time dealing with these two-handed swordsmen. Even the Farimba augmented camels might have. These two-handed swordsmen are basically smaller, slightly weaker versions of Teutonic Knights, but they don't move at a snail's pace. They actually move quite fast-ish. Fast with an asterisk, let's put it like that. Oh, this is not something our Gurjara wants to engage into. He's going to absolutely get wrecked here. 25 camels to 2. Oh, they're so good when they're upgraded. Gurki's infrastructure finally being cleared out here. What is moving here? Gurjara camels are moving here. Yeah, Cosmonaut has to be careful. He doesn't have a lot of supporting units here. If there's any introduction of ranged units, he might... Okay, first volley from Nightlife is absolute dog shit. Second volley gets a few units. But now he's also got siege onagers. Oh, God. Okay, volleys are getting better out of Cosmonaut, out of Nightlife, but does he see the wraparound here? Yes, he does. Beautiful movement on his onagers. Terrible shot, but 1 for 1. Let's look at the center. What the hell is happening here? Gurjara fighting with Malians over control of this camel grazing land. But in moves Tato, our Italian from the south. He's going to meet a whole bunch of berserkers, fully upgraded elite berserkers, but hand cannoneers. How many? That's a lot of hand cannoneers. Regenerate all the HP you want. You are not going to be able to stop a bullet to the head. That being said, the Viper has the numbers. Condottieri melting. They're not exactly designed to take on berserkers. More gunpowder units here. But the hand cannoneers save the day for Tato. Viper has to retreat. Not building anything at the moment. Just one berserker and a Treb. Let's see what's going on here. Somehow Farimba camels have gotten into the production line of Team South. Onagers from our Bulgarian continuing to move forward, continuing to mass two-handed swordsmen. A lot of 1-for-1 trades here in onagers. No one particularly microing theirs worse or better than their opponent. The problem here for Team North is that Tato is pushing in, and now he's got plumed archer support. The problem for them is that this is a lot of berserkers that move very quickly and have a good amount of armor. 5 melee, 5 pierce, and the Viper might just decide to throw them all. How many so far? 53 elite berserkers. At the end of the day, these units are just ranged. They are flimsy. Their melee armor is dog shit. Farimba camels still not able to make a dent here. I'm shocked here that these Gurjara camels are able to stop the attack. Viper posturing. His opponents see them. Oh, what a beautiful unit with that cape flowing in the wind. Got 57 of them now. And in he moves. Let's see it. Takes a bad onager shot to the face. Undeterred, moves in. Continues to move in. And they are closing the distance. 57 has become 38, but now they're face to face with their opponents. Too many plumed archers, though. Maybe the Viper wasn't expecting. Oh my god, what an absolute loss of almost 60 elite berserkers here to the combo. Oh my god, Italian hand cannoneers, Mayan plumed archers just absolutely wrecking that berserker army. I expected it to do a little bit better. In any event, our Bulgarians still in a stalemate here with our Teuton. Our Rootin' Teuton. Nightlife, does he have a single knight? Of course he doesn't. He's got spearmen, though, on the production tab. Supply capped at 100, and in come these Malian Cavaliers. Remember, with Farimba, they do more damage than Paladins as a base. Viper losing his castle somehow has replenished his Viking berserker count rather to 45, going up to 59. Now going up to 63. Just needs time. Needs to close the gap in this. It needs to plug the hole basically. But bombard cannons. Okay. Decides to engage at this moment. Hand cannoneers tanking out front. Onagers not getting the shots that they got last time. This might be disastrous for Team South, especially now that he's got Purple's backing. But again, they all melt. The hand cannoneers must have at least 100 kills. 77. Okay, I'm getting a little too excited. Getting a little too ahead of myself. And yeah, absolutely the right move here for Team North. 30 kills, 82 kills. Yeah, game-changing moment. What can you do? Does this one have any HP, or is this a death animation here? In his boots and his cape and his round shield. So they lost up here. Down here, there was a bit of a stalemate, although 6 trebs to 1. Surprised our Teuton is hanging back so far. Gurjara's getting wrecked here. I don't know why he keeps throwing camels at these better Malian camels. Take a look. HP 140 to 120. Oh, no, also 140. Sorry. Attack 7+2 compared to 7+7. I'm not too sure why AR12, who, by the way, has the high score. Oh, you know how he has the high score? Because the Shravamshas are raiding the shit out of the trade of Team North. Villager count almost identical, but Team North, take a look at the top of your screen. 100 supply down in terms of military. And Shravamshas are just everywhere. 6 kills on this one. Now they're being pressed in. Yeah, not a surprise that Team North decided to call it quits. Wow, GG. And wow, what a fun game to end it on. Viper trying to throw as much Viking power as he could, but Italian hand cannoneers mixed in with plumed archers. I love the positioning as well, by the way. The plumes here to take the damage, and the hand cannoneers just hang back with this one bombard cannon. 4 kills, not a lot for him. I thought there were 2. The other one must have died. Oh no, there he peeled off to the north. For what reason? I guess to start destroying houses. This stalemate here needed to end. Oh man, imagine you're this cavalier and you see this. You look up and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12. What is it, about 30 flaming balls heading right to your face? Yikes. Absolutely terrible. But yeah, what a fun game, as they all are, actually. As long as the game lasts more than 25 to 30 minutes, they somehow devolve into the craziest, most bonkers fights ever. This is definitely going to be the screenshot or the thumbnail for this video tonight. Thank you to everyone who joined. Sorry that I had to start the live stream a little bit later today. We'll be back on time tomorrow, although I am toying with the idea of starting at 7 p.m. Eastern as opposed to 8 p.m. I am also toying with the idea of randomly streaming during the middle of the day, and we'll see how that goes. If I can actually get my ass up and wake up and do it, I absolutely will. But yeah, thanks to everyone for joining. Whether you came in the beginning, whether you came at the end, doesn't really matter. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you being a part of this awesome cast. If you remember, please do leave a like, and I will see everyone tomorrow. Usually I say same bat time, same bat channel, but this time I'm not going to. Oh yeah, your mom, you're going to have some fun. Today's casts were absolutely, and plus we have a Jerry game, so I don't know if the chat will be up and running, just because I think YouTube takes a little bit of time to get this video up to HD, but we introduced a few new people to Jerry and they absolutely loved him. So Jerry doing Jerry things is basically, I think, the game right before this. So yeah, I'll see everyone tomorrow. Good night, Brian, Atlas, your mom, and anyone and everyone else who joined. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.